I think so many of us have a habit of interacting in ways with our kids that's just a little bit disrespectful and a little bit disrespectful. I can't think of another word, based on basically we do that because that's how we were parented. A friend recently was visiting from the UK, and we went to the grocery store, and on the way home, my 4-year-old said in the backseat that she was hungry. So I pulled over, got her some tomatoes from out of the boot of the car, gave her tomatoes, and got back in the car. My friend goes, he doesn't have kids, and he goes, "Is that normal?" And I was like, "What do you mean normal?" And he goes, "Just stop the car and get her food." Because wouldn't most people just say, "You just got to wait till we get home. We're going to be home in 10 minutes. You got to wait till we get home." And I said, "Oh yeah, that is what most people would do." And he goes, "Well, then why did you do that?" And I said, "Well, because if it was you, a friend visiting from out of town, and you said halfway home, 'I'm hungry,' I would have said, 'Oh, sure, we can get something out of the boot because we just bought it. We can get it right now. Or we could stop somewhere if you'd like.' But why is it that when it's our own kids who we supposedly love more than anyone else in this whole world, we don't ever do those kinds of things for them? We don't ever offer them the same sort of, I don't know, kindness, respect, luxury, whatever, that we would afford to a guest who was visiting or staying with us. We change the rules. When really, if I pulled over the car to get her strawberries or tomatoes or whatever, not a big deal. It takes 5 minutes for me, keeps her from screaming the rest of the way home if she's hungry. And I would do that for someone else. And I think it's a good analogy, I guess, to remember when you're dealing with tricky behaviors with your kids, to just stop and go, is it really that big a deal? Can I just get them whatever it is, get the food out of the trunk or whatever? Do I have to be so staunch and, strict and rigid about this, like my parents were to me, maybe? Or could I be a little bit flexible and comply and just, "Oh, I want to sit in this seat at dinner." All right. Is it really that big a deal? If you had a guest who said, "Could I sit in this seat at dinner?" you would go, "Sure, yeah." Just something to think about.